Yo 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 yo.
Good morning, Angela Yee.
Hey, good morning, TJ Envy.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Thursday.
Yes, it's Thursday.
Absolutely.
Woo, today's a big day.
Why today's a big day?
Oh, I got my lip service live tonight at Caroline's.
Nice.
Okay.
So I'm excited about that. But, you know, it's a lot of work and effort that goes into putting something like this on. So it's a lot going on today.
You ever did a show? This is your first time at Caroline's?
Yeah, last time we did a couple of times at Highline Ballroom. And I go to Caroline's all the time, but this is my first time actually doing lip service at Caroline's. But it is one of my favorite venues to go to in New York. It's the type of place I go to even when I don't have to be there for any particular reason, just because they have the best comedians come through at Caroline's.
Well, Caroline's is a comedy club here in New York City for everybody listening to us throughout the rest of the country.
We have a lot of comics up here that are going to like that are at Caroline's for the weekend. I believe HaHa Davis is coming up here, and he'll be at Caroline's this weekend also. And he'll be on my live show as well.
Okay. All right. Well, that happens tonight. What time tonight?
7:30 tonight, and you can go to carolines.com and get tickets. It's your last chance to come hang out with us.
All right. I'm just happy that Revolt Camera's on here today because I just pulled out so much crust out of my eye, and I don't know why. I know I took a shower this morning.
Took a shower? You sure you took a shower?
Because don't nobody wash
You didn't wash your face.
Don't nobody wash their face better than me. I got some of the best holistic skincare products courtesy of Dr. Natasha Sandy.
Maybe you have pink eye.
And I just had a chemical peel last week, too, so I'm in my post-peel week. So my face is sparkling right now, but for whatever reason, I put out a bunch of crust out of my left eye.
Okay.
It happens sometimes.
Well, Juvenile will be joining us.
Come on now.
Back Thursday. Juvenile will be here.
Today,
drop that beat.
I don't know if today is the exact day, but this year is the 20th anniversary of the Negro spiritual called Back That Ass.
Yes, it is.
Okay, that song that all your aunts and aunties turned up to at the wedding reception, that record, okay? Taking over for the 99s and 2000s, that one. That Negro spiritual has been bringing us joy for 20 plus years. So join your aunts and uncles this morning as we celebrate that monumentous occasion with Juvenile.
It was just his birthday 2 days ago.
Yeah, shout out to Juvie. I was one of the first DJs to play his records on the East. I mean, it was the High remix, though, with Jay, and I played the High by itself. And because of that, Juvie, anything that I ever asked Juvie for, he always came through, whether it was the club, when I was working on the album, whatever it was, he always came through. He always remembered that. So,
you know, people used to think that Jay-Z verse was whack. We talked about that during the interview. Like a lot of people, especially in the New Orleans area and even down south, they thought that Jay-Z's verse was actually whack. Like we've debated now to this day if that verse was dope or not.
But we'll let Juvenile tell you all about it.
I actually enjoy the verse, personally.
Yeah, well, we're going to do a Juvenile mini mix. So if you haven't heard that verse, we're going to play that High remix in the mini mix. So we'll get that on. All right, and then we got front pages. What we talking about, Yee?
Well, did anybody in here win the Powerball?
I forgot to play yesterday.
Because somebody did.
From where?
I'll tell you all about it.
I'm sorry.
No, you just blew it. I just gave the lead.
Charlamagne, all morning you've been giving away things that are about to happen. Damn. Oh, my goodness.
All right. Well, that's next. Keep it locked.
Spoiler alert.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yes. Believe that nonsense if you want to. Believe that BS if you want to. Don't wake up believing the boo-boo. Hi.
Good morning. Top of the morning to you. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. I have a little tickle in my throat.
Really?
You ever had a tickle in your throat?
Can you reach it for him, Charlamagne?
See, y'all played too much.
I've been dealing with like flu-like symptoms all week long. You know what I'm saying? But
y'all don't get me sick in here now.
Girl, you've been sick for 3 weeks.
3.5
I'm
weeks.
not sick.
Please.
Well, let's get into some front page news. What are we talking about, Yeezy?
The Powerball jackpot, $768 million. This is a single ticket winner. That person is in Wisconsin. So unless you're in Wisconsin, you are not the winner. All right, so it was one single ticket sold. Now you have the cash option of $477 million, or you have the choice of an estimated $768.4 million payout and 30 payments over 29 years. So
let me get that
which
lump
one
sum.
would you do?
Let me get that lump sum.
Let me ask you guys a question. Y'all ever been to Wisconsin?
Come on, what kind of stupid question is that? You've been to Wisconsin.
Yeah, I've been to Wisconsin.
Milwaukee is the first station that syndicated the Breakfast Club, okay? Salute to V100.3
Absolutely right.
in Milwaukee. What up, Bailey?
I forgot all about
You know
Milwaukee.
what I'm saying? Drop on the clues bomb for
I don't know.
Bailey.
I forgot all about Milwaukee.
What up, Reggie?
You know how many times we've been to Milwaukee?
I love Milwaukee. I spent the whole week.
And I've been to Madison, Wisconsin, too.
Okay. Besides Milwaukee, I'm trying to think when else have I been there? Besides But you did a whole couple months there, right? When you taped
I did a week out there when I shot Catfish back in the
Catfish.
day. I stayed in a haunted hotel.
Well, if you're in Wisconsin, try to find this person and hope that they're a family member. All right.
If you're in Wisconsin, try to find this person and if it's a man, get pregnant from him.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, now, a woman in San Diego, since we're talking about pregnancy, finally got her child support payment from her ex-husband. You know how long it took for her to get her payment?
How long?
50 years.
What's
She's
she
now 74 years old. Well, he owes money. I mean, it wasn't even a lot of money that he had to pay in child support. First, he had to pay $210 a month for the first 2.5 years, and then it dropped down to $160 a month until their child turned 18. And guess how much he paid? Never.
I guess it's never too late.
Yeah, you owe the money.
Never too late to not be a deadbeat, right?
You know, and she was basically living check to check, and she said you also have a lot of abandonment issues. She had to raise her child herself. They were married for 2 years, and they had a 3-year-old daughter, and he just never paid any child support at all. And then he went to Canada with his girlfriend, had 2 more kids, and just completely disappeared. She had Googled his name, found photos of him living a pretty great life with a big house. He has a boat, all of those things, but just never paid child support. Now she's finally gotten the $150,000 altogether that he owes her. That also has a 10% interest rate.
Well, first of all, how do you think I can afford this boat? I afford this boat by not paying child support. After 50 years, that's grand child support.
You can't pay $210.
But they should have locked him up.
I guess he moved to Canada, so I don't know. But I think that's crazy. For your own child, that you don't take care of your kid at all, and you can't even pay $200 a month?
Oh, we don't know if he didn't take care of the kid.
She hadn't seen him at all.
Yeah, but I mean,
he disappeared. How can you say
he disappeared?
You're not around?
He didn't take care of his kid.
Maybe it wasn't his. Have we thought about that?
Well, they were married, and they had a kid, and he claimed his kid and had to pay child support. So now he's actually paying that. All right. And sad story, a South Carolina 5th grader who got injured when a fight broke out in her classroom actually ended up passing away, Renaya Wright. So rest in peace to Renaya Wright, and our condolences to your family. They said she was a wonderful student. She loved to write, spend time with her friends. She played basketball. She was a big sister, very actively involved in her church. She was a junior usher there. They said there was an incident, and she was found unconscious in the school nurse's station, and right now they are going to perform an autopsy to find out what happened.
Yeah, I just hung up with my cousin Kente. He's a police officer in Charleston, South Carolina. I was just trying to figure this situation out because, you know, you hear about scuffles and fights in schools, but how does a 5th grader get into a fight and end up dead, airlifted to the hospital? Like,
really
fighting another 5th grader?
I mean, it could be anything. It could be somebody swung, she tripped, she hit her head. I mean, it could have been anything.
Yeah, she was unconscious, so.
Yeah, she could have hit, I'm sure she hit her head somehow, some way.
She died 2 days after suffering from those injuries.
Yeah, they got a GoFundMe for the young lady for the funeral, by the way. If anybody that wants to contribute to that.
Well, let's make sure we post that GoFundMe so people can see it.
What's her name? Ashley Wright, right?
Renaya
Wright?
Yeah, it says Renaya Wright.
All right. Well, that is front page news. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, hit us up right now. Maybe you had a bad night or a bad morning, you just need to vent. Or maybe you feel blessed. Whatever it may be, phone lines are wide open. 800-585-1051. Get it off your chest. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Say it with your chest. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club. So you better have the same energy.
Blonde Beauty.
Yes.
Good morning. Get it off your chest, mama.
Good morning. So definitely shout out to everybody that went to Your Blind Beauty on Instagram and was asking me about the housing program. People really want resources. You just got to give them. So that's good.
Okay,
and,
that's perfect.
DJ Enviana. I asked you, could you go to your DM and look at what I sent you and tell me what you think?
All right, I'm at my DM now. I don't see nothing.
Wow, you a married man, and you just gonna say, all right, you better ask her what the hell she sent you first.
I'm looking at it now.
She could have sent you a naked picture talking about what I think.
She respects me. I know she respects me, so it's not a problem. Okay, but then again, it says comment.
Oh, my God.
Some music.
Jumping in your DMs.
Let me know what you think.
Okay.
You know I'm a writer. I sent it to you, Your Blind Beauty. Just tell me what you think.
I got it.
Yeah.
Throw it on in the mix, Envy.
I don't even know what it is. Okay.
That ain't her.
That is me.
Okay.
Who did that beat?
Too much in common.
Okay, Blind Beauty.
Okay, I can get jiggy to this.
That sound right for real.
It sounds good.
Jiggy.
That sounds like something everybody doing on the radio nowadays.
You know, you have to have something that's mainstream.
Hey, that got a little place. That might have a little place in the culture.
It sounds pretty good.
Sounds pretty nice.
Yes.
Who did that beat? Who produced that?
His name is Mantro.
Oh, okay. Where you from?
Mantro.
But you gonna sign him?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. He's done different beats for Future and a lot of different people.
Tell him.
Yeah.
Did you pay for that beat, or did you get it online?
I did pay for the beat. I contacted him to see, like, with the, like, pricing for, because that one is the least. But, of course, if that goes mainstream on the radio, he's going to sell it to me for, like, a crazy amount. But that's fine. So.
Okay, well, good luck, Blonde Beauty. That one right there sound good. I ain't hear the other two, but that one right there sound good.
Well, he'll listen.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Where can people find you if they want to listen online?
Yes. First of all, you can go to Your Blind Beauty on Instagram and definitely click the link in my bio. And you'll just see every snippet of all the music that I come out with soon. I write for other artists as well. So, yeah.
I think that's the best bet for you. I think that...
What?
Writing for other artists. I think that's the best bet.
What you mean? She could be an artist.
I know that, but yo, sometimes you can make a lot of quick money just selling those songs. Absolutely. That's a dope record you got right there. Why hold on to it and wait to get your big break when you can just sell it to somebody who's already popping?
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. I have stuff that, like, because when you write, every song is not for you.
You right.
So, you know.
Well, you kill him dead. That record is dope. I ain't hear the other two yet, but that one sound dope.
Thank you. I love you guys.
Love you more. Have a good day, Blind Beauty.
With the compliments this morning.
Hello, who's this?
My name is Patrick from Ohio.
Hey, Patrick, get it off your chest.
First off, I just want to say I listen to you guys all the time, and I appreciate everything y'all do. Y'all had a lady that called in, like, last Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I can't remember. She was talking about how these dads don't never do nothing for their kids. I'm one of those dads that I do as much as I can. I think I do a great job as a father for my son. I coach his basketball team, his baseball team. I get him ready for school for the next day. I make sure he's got a shower. I cook, I clean, I take care of the house. I do all that stuff. And I don't think it's fair that because she had a bad experience, that she singles out men and say that we don't do enough or whatever. We do what we think is enough, and we try to make sure that they're taken care of. All our kids are taken care of, regardless if it's a boy or girl or whatever. We do try our best. It might not be right in her eyes or whatever, but some men do what has to be done.
Right. She just had a bad experience herself.
Yeah, and I don't think that's, if you have a bad experience, then just say you had a bad experience. Don't try to single out all men, because that ain't right, because there are good dads out there that do that.
Yeah, listen, there's definitely a variety of all of those things. We just did a story about a guy who never paid child support in his life.
But you're a good brother, man. Well, thank you, man. Take care. I would say keep taking care of your kids, but that's what you got to do. That's your job.
It's your responsibility.
That's right.
Duh.
Thank you for doing what you're supposed to do.
Being a father. I don't like applauding people for doing what the hell they're supposed to do.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Whether you're mad or blessed, we want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, what up, man? It's TJ.
TJ, what up, brother? Get it off your chest, man.
Man, I just wanted y'all to pray for my niece, man. It's my first time me watching her for the week, and she running the fever right now.
Yeah, we'll definitely pray for her. Is she all right? Did you take her to the hospital, the doctor?
Yeah, she been to the hospital today, but, she sleeps, she chilling. But she, you know what I'm saying, she a little soldier, you know what I'm saying?
She a little what?
She a little soldier.
Oh, she a little soldier.
Oh, got you.
What's her temperature right now?
I mean, I don't know, really, but she's like running hot as hell.
But you should check to see what her temperature is, bro.
Yeah, I thought you was about to tell us you wanted to pray for her because you a terrible babysitter.
Nah, you should check her temperature. Make sure you keep a cold rag on.
This is my first time.
Keep a cold rag on her forehead. And how old is she?
Man, she's 3 years old.
All right, and she could take some Tylenol if she needs it to break that fever, but definitely keep an eye on her, brother.
Why is she staying with you?
Why she staying with me? She staying with me because, man, some things going on. So it's cool, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want to tell you. He's taking care of his niece, bro.
Let him handle his business.
Don't just take care of my niece. Damn, Charlotte.
Why can't he watch his niece?
Well, first of all, hang up the goddamn phone and go check on your niece and make sure she ain't got a high fever.
Yeah, we're over here praying.
That's right.
Might have pneumonia.
Hello, who's this?
What's going on? It's Ty from Jersey.
Ty, what's up, bro? Get it off your chest, Ty.
I want to say, good morning to everybody up there.
Good morning.
I want to say rest in peace to that young brother in North Carolina who the cops claim he committed suicide.
Yeah, I heard that story.
We all know that didn't happen, man. It's becoming like deja vu every other month. You know what I'm saying? I was just talking to my son, who's 17, and I was telling him, like, my anxiety, every time he walk out my door, I get scared.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I have that anxiety for a year and a half down the line when my daughter got to go to college. I'm having that anxiety now, just hearing everything that's going on and seeing everything that's going on. That's so scary. And if you don't know the story, the young brother was a trucker And they found him, I guess, on the side of the road, and they said he committed suicide, but everybody thinks he possibly could have been lynched or something in that.
Why did they think he was lynched? He was hung?
They found him hung in his truck.
Hung in his truck. So they believe he was lynched. They didn't believe he committed suicide. They said he had everything going. There was no stress. He had a family. It was like there was no signs or reasonings for doing that.
No, here's the thing. I keep trying to tell y'all, man, and I'm not ruling out foul play at all, but we also can't rule out the fact that a lot of us are dealing with some serious mental health issues. And as much as we think we know what's going on in people's minds, we don't. A lot of these people that we think got it all together are really suffering when they're alone. So, you know what I'm saying? We can't rule that out either. We can't just be so quick to point and say, hey, it could be an act of foul play, when truth of the matter is it could be some type of mental health issue.
Right. Yeah, I get you, though. It's just sad, though, like, especially with me. My son, like Andrew said, my son about to graduate high school this year. And anytime he go out with his friends and come back in the house, I worry. I call him nonstop. I text him, you good? You all right? You all right?
Yeah, me
my
too.
Like, oh, you too protective. I'm like, yo, y'all don't understand. Like, today's society, you have to be like that.
You know what you need to do, though? Watch the ID channel with your son. The ID channel has all types of craziness that'll scare the ish out of you, him,
so you just want to give him and the son more anxiety.
Yes, I mean, well, that's what he understands. That's what he understands what's going on. Nah, but that's where he can see that, you know, other kids are getting hurt, killed, and people are getting shot and stabbed. So
you can hand him a newspaper. Okay, you can tell them listen to front page news anytime on the Breakfast Club. All right?
Or that, or you can do that too. That's the same.
America specializes in fear mongering.
Even worse now, bro. Now my anxiety really. I'm not about to watch the ID channel.
He's like, I gotta go.
Great job, baby. Great job.
What school is he going to?
Good morning.
What school is he going to?
He's going to Duke.
Okay. Well, congratulations, brother.
He played basketball. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Okay. All right. Well, congratulations.
All right, thank you. Have a good morning.
You too, man. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, you can hit us up. Now, we got rumors on the way?
Yes, we'll give you an update on what's going on with Wendy Williams. Looks like she's going to have to take a little break.
You think?
All right, we'll get into all that.
You happy now, back. Kelvin?
Who
you bastard, you?
Kelvin, you're talking of?
Kelvin Hunter.
Get it off your chest. Rumors up next. Juvenile next hour. A lot going on. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Sex in the City.
This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee.
Rumor has it.
Breakfast Club. So listen up.
Are you ready for a Sex in the City follow-up? Now it's called Is There Still Sex in the City? That's Candace Bushnell's upcoming book, and they're also developing it as a TV series. It's going to focus on dating, sex, and friendship in New York City after 50.
More Sex in the City spin-off stuff, and we can't even get a Girlfriends movie. Can we get one Girlfriends movie?
I love Girlfriends, but I ain't going to lie. I love Sex in the City, too.
I ain't never been in Sex in the City.
Sex in the City is an excellently written show, and a lot of things that people can relate to.
For you.
A lot of women can relate to
Tony, Maya, baby.
So, yes. And they said according to Candace, she said at one time 50-something meant the beginning of retirement, working less, spending more time on your hobbies with your friends who looked like you were sliding into a much more leisurely lifestyle. In short, retirement age folks weren't meant to do much of anything but get older and a bit heavier. They weren't expected to exercise, start new business ventures, move to a different state, have casual sex with strangers, and start all over again. But this is exactly what the lives of a lot of 50 and 60-something women look like today, and I'm thrilled to be reflecting the complexity of their reality on the page and now on the screen.
Yeah, that's cool, but I just hate how they can always open up a budget for some Sex in the City stuff, but can't open up a budget for a Girlfriends movie. I need closure.
All right. Well, that's how Mara Brown could kill, too. She has a certain amount of money that she says she wants to get in order to be able to do it, and hopefully it will get done at some point. All right. Nick Cannon presents Wildin' Out. Got a 90-episode renewal.
Dope. Wow. Drop my clues box to Nick Cannon.
So the 13th season premiere is happening this summer, but it's going to be extended through 16 seasons.
That's big bank right there, baby.
Yes. His show is doing extremely well. It was the #1 cable series last year on Friday nights with men 12 to 24 and 18 to 24 as well. And they also have strong growth in the digital arena, specifically on YouTube. They're actually the #1 hip-hop entertainment channel on YouTube.
Wow.
With 4.2 million subscribers.
That's big bank. I hope Nick Cannon is breaking off them young boys accordingly. The Chico Beans, the Carlos Millers, the DC Young Flies. They gave that show a whole new life. Okay?
They doing a live show. That live show, every town they go sells out, man.
That's the 85 South show, though. The 85 South does their own show. They got a podcast.
No, they got a Wild Out show. That's a show. They do live. They go live. Different,
They ain't popping like 85 South.
They sell out arenas.
Popping.
They sell out arenas.
They ain't popping like 85.
It's a big deal.
But shout out to 85 I'm going to see them in 2 weeks in Atlanta.
Right.
Congratulations. Now, Wendy Williams says she's taking a break from her show. It was a planned break. Here's what she had to say during her Wendy show.
We have a planned break coming up next week. I know it's planned, though. But we're back with live shows on April 8th. Go to wendyshow.com because the tickets are free, and I would love for you to be one of my co-hosts, okay? Okay.
How do you know, Charlamagne?
A pre-planned break that none of your staff knew about until yesterday. A pre-planned break that conveniently comes after reports of you being found drunk because Kelvin and Sharina, a.k.a. Nikki, allegedly had a baby. Come on now.
Well, she also shouted out her husband.
Oh, God.
Right. And she said, when you've been with somebody 28 years, married for 25, we know each other. He's my best friend. He's my lover. He's all this, and he's all that.
Oh, no, she said that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
When she first came
bringing that back up. So she is still wearing her ring. She's still being seen out and about with her husband, Kevin. Now, here's what she said when TMZ approached her to ask about what's going on.
How are you feeling, Wendy?
I feel wonderful. I just came from Pilates.
How you doing, Wendy? How you doing?
Any plans with the ring today, Wendy? Have a wonderful day.
Oh, we see the ring. We see the ring. How did it feel to address your viewers and fans today, Wendy? Did it feel good getting something off your chest? Will you be seeing the baby, Wendy?
Oh, that's foul. Come on.
Ouch, that hurt me.
That's a great question.
Come on.
I just know
she's suffering, man.
It's 2019. We are in the age of transparency. We can see through all the nonsense. We can, like you said, she's suffering. We can see she's in a terrible place physically, emotionally, mentally, and it's all because of that bum-ass, abusive 50-year-old hype beast husband of hers. Okay?
Well, her and Kevin Hunter were spotted out and about in New York City, and here's what happened when the paparazzi spotted them together.
Even with the baby? Still together? I thought you were going to leave it, Wendy.
Mind your business. That's what he said?
Yes.
Do y'all mind people business? Y'all have made a living for years minding other people's business. Don't do that. Kelvin 50 years old, and he out here with a Scully on that looks like a big-ass website header for Bape.
What did he have on yesterday?
A big-ass Bape Scully. Listen, instead of spending all that money on Bape and Supreme, Kelvin, please buy Wendy a new coat, all right? You see TMZ asked if she has another coat besides the Montclair cheetah.
Yo, shut up, man. I hate you. I hate you. That's why I hate coming to work.
You know how close I was to buying that coat. I know I say that all the time.
I'm glad you didn't buy it.
Listen, I bet Serena,
we'd have been twinning.
I bet his mistress don't wear the same coat every day. All right?
See.
Okay, and you can't be seen in a cheetah print coat over and over when your husband is a man who cheats over and over. Cheetah, you get it? I know. I'm just saying.
You're stupid.
Oh, my God. I'm Angela Yee, and that's your rumor report.
Everybody needs to knock it the hell out.
I think you need to go see a therapist today, bro.
I'm going to see her tomorrow.
I think you need an early session.
All right. Well, that was the Angela Yee.
Those 3.5 years.
And Charlamagne.
I spent with that.
Angela Yee rumor report and Charlamagne spilling the tea.
Me have to go see a lot of therapy.
You need a hug? You want a hug, bro?
That was Yee and C with the T.
All right.
All right. Well, we got front page news next. What are we talking about?
Yes, let's talk about Cory Booker and his town hall. We'll give you some takeaways from what happened at that town hall.
All right. We'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. What we starting with, Yee?
Well, let's talk about Cory Booker. He had his town hall last night, and a lot of things that he talked about, including him saying that he can defeat Donald Trump in 2020 and not have to resort to the Republicans' tactics. He also talked about gun laws.
I am frustrated with politicians who all the best they can muster is to give thoughts and prayers. Gun owners and non-gun owners agree that we need to have universal background checks and close so many of these loopholes. If I am your president, we are going to bring the fight to the NRA, who wants to represent corporate gun owners, corporate gun corporations, manufacturers, more than they want to represent the people, because this is what they're doing to Americans. They are defending loopholes.
Other things that he discussed was the Robert Mueller investigation, LGBTQ rights, faith. He talked about Jussie Smollett. He was questioned about that and said that he needed to get all the details, and he's sure it's all going to come out. He was also questioned about reparations, and here's what he had to say.
Not only do I support it, but I have legislation that actually does it. In fact, I've got the only legislation, I think, in the entire Congress that Columbia University says would virtually eliminate the racial wealth gap in our country. It's something called baby bonds, which means that every child born in America would get a bond when they're birth, $2,000 placed in it, and during the time, every year of their life, depending on their family's income, they would have more money placed in it. The lowest income Americans, by the time they reach 18 years old, would have upwards of $50,000, real wealth, a stake in our economy to invest in going to school or education, starting a business, buying a home.
Is that reparations?
No, how does that help black people if he said everybody?
That's not what reparations is, Corey. It's not about, the poor and disenfranchised. It's about doing something specifically for the African descendants of slaves slaves. You know, those people who went through slavery in this country and Jim Crow segregation and mass incarceration. It was a specific set.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with reparations.
A specific set of systemic circumstances that happened to black people. So it's going to take a specific set of circumstances to get black people out of the situation that they were put in. They were systemically put in that situation. We have to be systemically taken out.
Yeah, he said every baby.
He's still hitting us with that, you know, rising tide, lift, fall, boats rhetoric. Not when black people's boat got a hole in it.
Yeah, okay, now let's talk about, since we're talking about money, the Powerball jackpot. $768 million jackpot does have a winner. That person is from Wisconsin. It's a Wisconsin resident who got all the winning numbers. It was one single ticket sold. I don't know if it's a group of people that won, because you know how sometimes you have the office pool or just an individual, but we do know it was one single ticket that was sold. Now you have the option of a cash option of $477 million. You can just cash out, that's before taxes, or you can take that $768.4 million and get 29 years of payments.
I woke up this morning, I saw it, I went back down to $40 million. I said, damn, I forgot to play. So I went to go check the Powerball numbers to make sure that it wasn't my usual numbers that I play.
Was it?
No.
Oh.
See, that's because that'll hurt. You know, I got one set of numbers that I play all the time. So if you forget to play and then those numbers pop up, you be like, damn. But then when I looked and I saw they weren't my numbers, I felt a little better. But then I said to myself, damn, it could have been the luck of the draw. Could
have been a quick pick.
And those could have been the numbers that I got in the quick picks. I was like, damn. So then I just said, you know, God bless the person in Wisconsin who won.
All right. Well, can't wait to see when that person...
God bless them.
That's front page news. All right, when we come back, it's Throwback Thursday.
Yes, it is. Let me tell you something.
Throw it back.
This year is the 20-year anniversary of Juvenile's Back That Ass Up. So I want you to join all your aunts and aunties this morning on the Breakfast Club as we celebrate this monumentous occasion with the man himself.
All right, Juvenile, when we come back, don't move. It's Throwback Thursday. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's the Throwback Thursday. We got a special guest in the building, Juvenile.
What it do, dog?
Juve.
Who just celebrated a birthday, by the way. So happy birthday.
Happy born day, man.
I'm squeezing this lemon in there, trying to get there, trying to salvage my voice.
How you feel?
I'm good.
You don't look no older.
Huh?
You don't look no older.
Appreciate
that, man. You know, that's that married life, you know.
Word.
It feels good, though, because you got the new album coming, you and Birdman.
Yeah.
Why now? Why this project now?
I think it was time. Me and them never worked together. You know, then our friendship, you know, we really built our friendship back up over the last couple of years, hanging and stuff. So I just felt like it was time. Then I've been away for a minute. I ain't going to come back out straight up with me with a solo album yet. I need to get my feet wet first.
How do you avoid, like, not being in the same situations you was in the past, though? Because, like, you know, like, the money, financial situations with cash money.
I mean, I've done things over there financial. I'm good, you know. I made a few moves, you know. I really I don't brag about what I do outside of the music business, but I'm doing a few things outside of the music business to stay stable. But not just that, I stay busy when it comes down to being booked. I'm one of the few cats who stay booked all the time.
Right. Back that ass up 20 years old this year.
Yeah, I'm going to keep eating on it. If they're crazy enough to keep booking and spend anybody to come see me, I'm going to keep showing up. I ain't going to never stop showing up.
Did you think that record would be so timeless when you first recorded it?
Nah. I mean, be honest, man, when you make songs like that and they blow up and they get that big, I don't think it's artists out there can say they knew it.
Nobody can plan that.
Yeah,
it
it's
has
kind
to
of
happen
hard.
organically.
Yeah.
Like you could try to do stuff that goes viral. You could try to do stuff that's timeless, but the people really make that decision.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, it's one of them songs that they play at wedding receptions, you know. And I think when it got to that point, and I heard old people say, I like to dance to this, and, you know, when it got to that point, I felt like, you know, hey, I think I really made one.
I heard you didn't want to make that record originally, though.
Nah, because, and you know why? Because I came from that kind of music. You know, the bounce music was, she'll tell you, that's pretty much the whole scene in New Orleans. And I just didn't want to get sucked in like everybody else. So I was trying to avoid that as much as possible.
So you thought it was going to be local if you did it?
I really, my intentions was to do, when we originally done it, that's what it was for, New Orleans.
Yeah.
But it went somewhere else, so now, you know, it got to the point to where I got to feed everybody with the same kind of music. And it's kind of hard to make another bag. It's impossible for me.
Yeah, it's authentic, though, to represent where you're from. And you hear people trying to take that sound now and other types of music, and you're like, all right, well.
Just call me and let me get a check, man. I'll be okay with it. But if you don't put me on the song, I'm definitely going to dish you.
You get the publisher, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, but if you make a New Orleans bounce song and you don't use my version, you know, I don't get nothing for that.
I know you seen all the memes of everyone running to the dance floor and back that ass up.
I saw Chris Brown. They had something on the internet with Chris Brown concert before he got on stage. It was all women. I don't know what arena it was, and they played it. They was going off for that song harder than he did when he actually got on stage and performed. It was going in, but I'm talking about all off the balcony. I said, "What the hell is?"
Does that reaction ever get old to you though?
Hell no.
Nah, when it gets funny when I see somebody up in age do it. You know, they throw that big old thing.
You like that, baby?
Like, hold up, mom. Do your thing, mom.
We up in age, so imagine.
No, I'm talking about 61.
Yeah.
I'd have had him like that. I mean, Patti LaBelle told me this song is our inspiration. She liked working out to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how she came up with Patty's Pies.
Boy, you know, if Patty bag it up, you know, it's real big.
Solomon, calm down. We don't need her son to call you
I love
again.
Patti LaBelle. That's what she on my top 5.
I love Patti LaBelle, yeah.
If Patty back up on you, can you grind on her?
No.
No, man.
You can't, right?
No,
But what if she do it, though? Do you have
Don't fall into this because Patty's son already had to check Solomon.
You gotta back out of there. You back out of there, and you call his son and you say, "Hey, man, I ain't do nothing wild. Man, I love your mama, man. Hey, can I buy you some cereal or something? You know, stay on this good side."
So hold on now. If you at a concert, say Angela Bassett and Patti LaBelle, then back that
Angela Bassett. I'm married, man, but don't do that.
I'm married too, but I'm just saying.
Angela Bassett, you pushing me in the corner, man.
Back that ass will drop.
How you gonna throw in the
grind on you, Juby?
Right there, man. She can't hear me. Oh, it'll go down to Angela. Angela, that's going down.
You just gotta keep that you gotta keep that space in between.
Angela,
So it's
what's
not.
love got to do with it?
Come on, man.
It can't be no contact between clothes. It's just got to be a little space in between.
I was arguing with somebody from New Orleans, arguing with my man Van. He from New Orleans. I was arguing him about Jay-Z's verse on High. Because he said in New Orleans, everybody was like, "Man, this is whack, man. I don't like Jay on this."
They did. For real. Dog. They went, I don't know what it was. It was the Tupac. You know, Tupac kind of made people in New Orleans not like Jay-Z, and Jay-Z ain't did nobody nothing. You know, I was a Jay-Z fan. But when Tupac made all these disses and stuff towards everybody, people felt like they had to choose. Yeah. You got Pac riders everywhere. So all the Pac, New Orleans is full of Pac riders. They wasn't going to listen to Jay-Z.
Oh, that one, did he do that himself, or did he reach out to
He did it on his own.
Oh, so when you heard it like everybody else?
Yeah, I heard it like everybody else.
Really?
And then, you know, of course, Uni being so sleek with their business, they hurry up and put the remix on the album, added a couple songs, took one off and put it on the album, and record sales started booming.
So where was you when you heard it for the first time?
Probably at Cash Money office. Probably at the office when they first played it to me. And I'm like, what? Because, you know, I was the real Jay-Z fan. Me and Wayne, we was listening to Jay-Z hard. Everybody else wasn't. They said, you're going to flip out when you see what happened, when you hear this. Man, they turned it on. He said, you like the verse? I said, man, that's Jay-Z. I don't care about what he said. It's tripping.
I like the verse.
I like it too, but I'm just saying, you know, when I first heard it, the first time I heard it, I didn't care what he said. I really didn't. I was just excited about the fact that somebody that I really like did a song with me. You know, and then I felt like now I could go to New York and get that real love. Because I was coming up here and it was like, we like the song. When you gonna do something? You gonna do something else? You know, it was High and that was it. Matter of fact, when I came up here to the tunnel, Flex told me, well, not Flex, one of the guys back there said, look, if you don't sing just High only, they gonna boo you. I'm like, for real? He said, bro,
that's what they want to hear.
They gonna boo you, bro. I'm telling you. Sing that one song. So I sung High 3 times. I rocked the crowd.
Killed it.
I tore it down.
You did it 3 times.
3 times.
All right, we got more with Juvenile, huh? When we come back, matter of fact, let's get into a mini mix. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. All right, that was a Juvenile mini mix. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Juvenile's here. Yee.
So now let's fast forward to this album that you and Birdman put together. So how did it even come about? Like, how did the conversation start? What made y'all decide to do this? How long did it take?
Really, like, I'm going to say 2 weeks. And it really wasn't a conversation. I said, man, let's do a mixtape. You know, and after we got to, like, song number 4, started listening to it like, look, bro, we could keep doing songs like this. We got a sound. We could do an album. And I really think we could do a hell of an album because people, it's just going to be so unexpected. Like, we just popped up on y'all with a single and all of a sudden we got an album coming out. I think it's shocking to everybody because they didn't think me of all people would be doing an album with Birdman. People don't think we ever made friends.
So yeah, that's weird, right? As many times in interviews you said y'all cool. Yeah. People still don't want to accept it.
I remember last time I came here, I told you, I said, man, we cool. I'm not tripping on
Birdman didn't want to come up here with you? That's what I'm asking.
Cut it out.
Why you look at me?
I saw the shit, man. Cut it out. Man, cut it out. You got jokes, son. I see that.
No, I think he does want to come back up here, from what I've heard. So
I wish he would have came.
Yeah,
I wish he
that
would have came.
perfect.
It would have been great.
Y'all doing any promo together?
Yeah, we
were having music choice yesterday.
I mean, I'm going to meet with him in the next hour or so.
Oh, so he's here. He didn't want to come here?
He's here. He's definitely here. I mean, my birthday was last night.
Yeah.
It would have been real strange if he would have been that part.
We got a cake for you and everything?
Yeah, they had a few things for me.
I didn't see no features on the project. Was that on purpose?
Nah, I'm selfish, bro. I done heard enough of these.
What about your son? Why you didn't put your son on the album?
Now, you know what? He mad about that.
I bet he is.
He said, now.
You better do a remix.
Now, wait, let me clear it up.
Remix.
He recorded a couple songs. Mm-hmm. I just don't know if I don't know if they felt them like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they liked them. You know what I'm saying?
Who is they if ain't nobody heard them?
It's Slim. It's Slim and B and whoever make the choices on, Slim, B, probably D-Rock.
Yeah. How's your lyrical content changed as you grown?
I'm a beast, bro. That's one thing I take pride in, the lyrical content. So I'm a beast.
But what do you talk about though? Like the same way, like your circle changes when you travel.
Yeah, just grown man. But I still give you stories. I like telling stories and scenarios that happen in my life. I like telling stories.
Do you ever question any of your old lyrics, especially in this era? You be like, I don't know if I should say that now.
Exactly. I mean, I couldn't. Half the songs on 400 Degrees. I don't think I could. If I was writing a song right now, I don't think I would go that direction because that's not where I'm at in life. And
like you on Juvie on Fire, you said if I'm in a room with a bitch and the whole want like a man, I'm gonna my meat and get my.
Yeah, that ain't happening right now.
Thank you, Charlamagne.
You ain't in the room with me, so
She keep looking outside because his wife said she can't hear you. She gonna hear it later. She gonna hear it later.
She gonna hear it. Trust me. So we walk out here. As soon as y'all post it, do anything, she gonna know.
No, that lyric comes up so much. Like when brothers be sitting around and we be questioning like old we used to hear that may have raised us
I'm
wrong.
Tell you what Manny told me. Manny said, Drew, I'm gonna tell you what I used to do. Manny said he just get in the car and turn that on and just look at him. You know what's happening. Keep repeating it. Right now, we on our way over here. Let's stay on point, baby.
Oh my God. Are you guys gonna go on tour for the album?
Oh, definitely. I'm trying to cancel some stuff now because man mentioned Live Nation. I'm like, Live Nation? Well, so we're gonna be getting them kind of checks. Let me go on cancel some of these shows. No, I ain't canceling. But yeah, we going on tour though.
And speaking of touring, you have some other tours that you're on as well.
Yeah, Legends of Southern Hip Hop. Mm-hmm. That's one tour, and the other one is Legends of Hip Hop. So we north and south with it.
So who's on it?
Me, 8-Ball, MJG, wow. Too Short, Trina.
That's dope.
DJ Quick. I can't think of everything.
That's what you be seeing all them thick ass older women that be dancing in the back of that ass.
Yeah, exactly. Scarface, yeah. Exactly.
That Rough Rider tour, man, I feel like that should have been a documentary made about that tour.
Yeah, because it was real. I mean, you know what's crazy? It was a successful tour when we actually did the shows. Mm-hmm. But, after the Boston thing, they canceled, like, all the shows on the West Coast. So we didn't ever make it to the West Coast with that tour.
This is one video they always show from that show where y'all was calling women on stage. And they always, you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Like Birdman was like, I mess with men too, or something like that.
Oh my God.
Oh no, I don't remember that.
I'll pull it up right now.
No, don't.
I ain't gonna never agree to that.
Yeah,
you heard something.
Don't entertain that.
You probably heard something and thought you heard that.
What video you thought I was talking about?
What video?
I'm gonna show it to you.
These right here been with me all night. I want y'all to come up here and with me. Yeah, all y'all come up here and with a it's cool like that. It's true.
Right, but that's
I'm just asking. I don't know.
That's how we talking to on the week. Our thing is, I with you.
Got you. Got you.
He said shouting out the guys
that's
and
how
the girls.
we talk, dog. We've been talking like that. So you tried it. It didn't work. It didn't work.
This is the beauty of the interview.
Yeah, for
all
sure.
these urban legends that are going on for years.
And I with too. Trying to make that out. Nah, bro. Nah.
You gotta ask Birdman himself, Charlamagne, next time.
Yeah, we don't get a chance. He didn't stick around.
It's all love. I'm here. Big I'm here.
You remember that night?
I can't remember none of them.
You know how many nights he had?
If you wouldn't have showed me that this night, I was looking at damn.
Where does he find this stuff?
Come from? Because I've been looking for that Cameron piece for a long time.
For real?
I probably got this story somewhere.
Well, my man Juvenile, the album is out right now. Just Another Gangster.
Just Another Gangster.
Y'all know y'all Friday, right?
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah. It's the Breakfast Club. Hey, dropping a clues bomb for all the aunts and aunties who enjoyed that Juvenile interview and that Juvenile mini mix.
They love that mini mix, boy. They were dropping it.
I called my wife to, tell my daughter I love her on the way to school, and she was singing, and I told my daughter, I said, "What's your mom doing just now?" She was like dancing like she wasn't supposed to.
Whoa. Okay, mama. All right.
Dancing like
Slow
she wasn't
motion.
supposed to.
All right. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club.
What's happening?
Now, shout out to all the troops out there. You know, this Friday, I'm actually going to Bahrain. Is it Bahrain or Bahrain? How do you pronounce it?
I think it's Bahrain.
Bahrain?
If I'm not
I
mistaken.
don't even know what that is.
It's in the Middle East. So there's
It's Bahrain?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm heading to Bahrain for the troops. They're doing, they have shows and parties. So,
Boy, you a hustling ass Negro, boy, I swear to God. I'm just headed to the Middle East for a day, probably.
I'm actually in the air longer than I'm actually
See
in
what I'm
Bahrain.
saying? Boy, you is a hustling ass Negro, boy. My God.
But, I'm going out there for the troops. So I'm excited about that. It's the first time there. I don't know what to expect, but they said it's supposed to be very, very nice, very beautiful. They said there's a lot of U.S. troops there, so I'm going to go there and support the troops. They listen every morning. What's the...
We're on the Armed Forces Network.
Armed Forces Network.
You know, the Breakfast Club is on the Armed Forces Network. We're in 150
That's
countries
amazing.
because of the Armed Forces Network. But, it's just numbers.
So shout out to all the troops out there, man. We really appreciate you guys, and I'll be out there this Friday.
Okay.
Now we got
Make
rumors
sure
on the
we
way.
pronounce that right. And I also have my lip service live show tonight, which I'm super
right.
excited about.
Now you got a bunch of special gifts, right?
Well, yes. So we do have Ha Davis coming, and he's going to be at the Comedy Club all weekend. And, I was trying to get the pronunciation of Bahrain.
Oh, okay. Is it Bahrain or Bahrain?
I turned it off because we were talking.
His brains.
But, Ha Davis is from Detroit, so I do have an artist from Detroit that's going to pull up on him as a lifeline. I'm not going to say who it is yet. Well, Icewear Vezo, I'll tell you.
He's in town. What up?
Yeah, he's in town. He's coming through. What up, though?
What up, though?
And then we got Vonda Carlo is going to be there as well. Also,
I see Nisha Nisha when I was in
she's in Detroit. Shout out to my
her.
girl Nisha. And then Jessica Dupart, you know her as the real BB Judy
Yes.
from Kaleidoscope. She'll be there as well. And Melly.
Okay.
Will be in the
It's going to be
building.
popping.
It's going to be really fun. And there's going to be some more surprises. So make sure y'all don't miss out.
All right. Meek Mill called Melly lame yesterday on social media.
They called her lame.
Yeah.
For what?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
She's on tour with him. I didn't see that.
Oh. Okay.
You starting some stuff?
I'm not. I saw it on social media yesterday.
All right. Well, more rumors with Charlamagne when we come back. Keep it
See
locked.
with the tea, baby.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. I hate him.
What?
I hate him.
T-Pain.
I hate Charlamagne.
Oh.
Charlamagne, my goodness. Know that one coworker or that one person you just can't stand? That's him. That is totally him.
I'm sitting right here.
I'm talking about you.
Oh.
All right, well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Jordan Peele.
It's about time.
What's going on?
Rumor report. This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on the Breakfast Club.
Well, Jordan Peele talked to the Hollywood Reporter and says he doesn't see himself casting a white dude as a lead in his movie. He said, not that I don't like white dudes, but I've seen that movie already. He said it was, as we see in Us and Get Out, it's very important to have a black family at the center of a horror film. He said, but it's also important to note, unlike Get Out, Us is not about race. It is instead about something that I feel has become an undeniable truth, and that is the simple fact that we are our own worst enemies.
But when you see black characters in the roles, like in movies like Us, it gives it more layers, it gives it more dimension. We've seen white families in those movies before.
When you have your own power, you do what you want to do.
Absolutely.
And Jordan Peele is doing what he wants to do. I ain't mad at him.
Dropping the clues bombs for Jordan Peele.
Because for years we didn't have top roles, so I'm not mad at him.
And it's always been stereotypical roles. for black people. So, you know, why not?
And why can't we just play in a movie? And like you said, that movie is not supposed to be about race.
And you ain't got to explain yourself to nobody.
Well, it's about how we are our own worst enemies.
Word. They don't explain. White people don't explain when they put white people in every single movie. So why should you have to explain?
All right, now let's talk about R. Kelly. One of his accusers has broken down in a TV interview. She was on CBS News. Her name is Lanita Carter. She's one of the 4 accusers whose claims led to him getting arrested in Chicago back in February. She said she was his hair braider for 2 years, and she was assaulted 15 years ago. She said that he tried to force her to give him oral sex, and then he masturbated and spit in her face. She did submit her shirt for DNA testing. She was 24 at the time, and they told her it was a match to R. Kelly, and she said this is all a release for her to finally speak out. Here's what she said.
I was R. Kelly's hair braider for about 2 years. I was sexually abused by him. I try to pick up the pieces every day. This is a release. I've been carrying this since 2003 when I finally realized I don't want to be this victim. Every time I tried to pick myself up again, something on the news brought me back to what I thought I swept under the rug. Today, I say no more.
But he is, I mean, R. Kelly is a piece of ish, but my question is, how do you prove that he forced himself on her? Because he, you know, she was of age. He could have said that, you know, it was consensual. But how do you prove that? I mean, we all know he's a piece of ish, but how do you prove it?
Well, listen, clearly before, you know, she probably didn't feel like she had anything that she could do, because a lot of women are in that situation where somebody does something to them and they're like, I don't know how I'm going to prove it, but at least she's able to speak her truth and get rid of that burden and just let people know what happened. She said it's been hard for her. I don't know, but she's one of the 4 people that did actually get him arrested. And she did, you know, go to the prosecutors at that time, did submit her shirt for DNA to talk about what happened to her.
So she's going to be one of the witnesses then.
You know, so there you have it. And you know, she said that it's been hard because she'll hear people saying, did you hear about what they did with R. Kelly? They need to leave that man alone.
I'm sure it's
and
painful.
she felt like she couldn't stand up for herself. So she's saying, you can talk about me. You cannot like what I'm saying about your favorite singer, but this is my life. This is my truth. If I die tomorrow, I know that I told the truth. So that's what it is. She just wanted to tell the truth about what happened to her. All right, now let's talk about Khloe Kardashian and her truth. We never know what Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but the trailer is out and the new season is almost here. And here's what the trailer sounds like with Khloe Kardashian.
It just sucks it has to be so public. I'm not just a TV show. Like, this is my life.
Here's to Jordan and Kylie. Tristan might love me, whatever that means. He has no respect for me whatsoever.
We just can't seem to catch a break.
I just hope that there's a light at the end of this tunnel, but I don't see it right now. Sometimes the world forgets just to be kind, that we're all going through something. And maybe just be a little more understanding.
The Kardashians. The best to ever do it. You gotta start talking about the Kardashians with the greatest dynasties of all time. I'm talking about the
dynasty,
the
like the soap
Bulls, the New England Patriots,
and the Kardashians.
Bad Boys in the 90s and the Kardashians. We literally sat here on this radio when the Tristan thing happened, when the Jordan Woods thing happened. I specifically said, when is the new season of the Kardashians coming out? They're like, oh no, this is real. You know, this is really going on. This and that and that. And look, the promos sounding fresh like it just happened yesterday. The Tristan drama and the Jordan Woods. They get us every single time, and we fall for it.
Well, other things that were teased in the trailer is also Kim Kardashian saying that Kanye is planning to move to Chicago, and that would be a breaking point for her as well.
What do you mean breaking point? Like, that would be it if he moved to Chicago?
Yeah, I guess he wasn't trying to move to Chicago. He's not moving to Chicago, clearly.
I'm not even mad at the Kardashians, man. And the reason you can't be mad at them is because they do it to us every single time, and we fall for it every single time. We are their best promo and marketing machine. We, the people, have kept them in business for the past decade.
Are you going to watch?
No.
Yeah?
I never watched that show.
Hype is there. I'm not in that. I don't watch
16 season? I don't think
I might watch this one though.
Ever watched a full episode of the Kardashians?
I've been on the episode and never watched it.
What were you doing? Who you dating?
Hanging out with Kanye.
Shut up. You dating Kanye?
He was dating Kanye.
Why don't we talking to you?
I'm Angela Yee, and that's your rumor report. He was on a double date with Kanye and French and Khloe.
All right,
guys.
What were you giving that donkey to?
Kanye.
You know, man. This is a classic example of when it's too much goddamn mayonnaise, all right? 4 after the hour, we need this news team from WTOL in Toledo, Ohio to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with them.
All right, we'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yeah, song here today for Thursday, March 28th goes to Tim Miller, Melissa Andrews, Chris Vickers, and Steven Jackson. Who are these individuals? They are the news team at WTOL in Toledo, Ohio. Salute to everyone who listens to us on 92.5 KISS FM in Toledo, Ohio. Drop on the clues bombs for them, damn it. Let me tell you all something, man. Age is a blessing, and you should embrace it because every day people wake up dead. All right? Youth is a very fleeting thing. I mean, you're only a teenager for like 6 or 7 years, and then, once you're in your 20s, as much as you think you're young, you are, but once you're 21, you're basically an adult, and you may not realize it, but a lot of things you do in your 20s are really setting the foundation for the rest of your life. Listen to me, you young 20-somethings. Everything you do today is directly impacting what happens in your life tomorrow. In my 20s, I was laying the foundation for a successful radio career. So by the time I got to 30, I was prepared to host a morning show in a major market. Now at 40, I'm here on the Breakfast Club. Drop one of clues bombs for God. Thank you, God. And you have to age gracefully along the way. The problem I have with a lot of adults is they don't want to accept the fact they are adults, okay? One of the reasons hip-hop has started to evolve and grow is because a lot of the artists who have gotten older have embraced adulthood, embraced being married, washed family men. It's fine, okay? You can have an 809 credit score, a child who's a straight-A honor roll student, and celebrate the 20th anniversary of Juvenile's Back That Ass Up. You can still be moved by the Negro spiritual that is Nuck If You Buck, but instead of turning up to it at the club, you may turn up to it in spin class. It is what it is. Embrace it. Okay, but all too often we have adults who can't let it go. We have adults who are told in meetings that they have to relate to the youth. All right, not realizing the most relatable thing on this planet is truth, honesty, and authenticity, okay? We all gravitate towards that, but some adults don't grasp that concept. Some adults still want to be 50-year-old hype beasts. That's why you see these grown men 40-plus years old in the street dressed in the latest Supreme and baked from head to toe because they're trying to hold on to something that has passed them by instead of embracing who and what they are now, just simply being themselves. I guess that's the moral of today's donkey of the day, owning your truth and being yourself, because that is exactly what the fine news team at WTOL in Toledo, Ohio did not do. See, somebody there had the bright idea to tell their news team to be cool. All right, be relatable to the kids. Some numbers must have came in that said, we aren't pulling in the younger demo like we need to. We need more young people watching the news. I don't know who their target demo is, but I bet you some executive told them they need to cater to the 18 to 24 demo. And when they told them that, this is what happened.
Good morning, TPS students. It is testing week, and it's time to slay all day.
Yeet. Stay woke, be on fleek, and get that Gucci breakfast.
Goals. Say bye, Felicia, to that testing stress. Weather's going to be turned, right, Chris?
Yes! Toledo weather going to be lit during testing week. A hundo P chance of success. You've got this, kids. Steve, how about that traffic? Are we looking
better than we're talking turn. FOMO won't be an issue. No traffic problems around any TPS schools to keep you from taking those tests.
What the hell was that?
Can you pull my farts up, Eddie? Give me a little ass gas, please.
What the hell was that?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean. Give me a little ass gas. When I heard it just now, all that mayonnaise just got. Oh, there you go. All that mayonnaise. Oh, there you go. Now, in case you're wondering, Melissa and Tim, the anchors, are Caucasian. Chris, the meteorologist, is also Caucasian. And Steven is the black guy. Of course he is, because his last name is Jackson. All right? This is a classic example of somebody putting too much mayonnaise in the potato salad.
Too much goddamn mayonnaise.
All right? This whole situation reeks of abusive mayonnaise. All right? This started in a corporate meeting where there was too much mayonnaise. All right? I'm telling you, they had this plan since Black History Month, but they didn't want to execute it then because it would have come off wrong. All right? I found an article from 2017 with the headline, "Research Helps WTOL Dominate Facebook in Toledo," and it reveals how WTOL executed a plan based on research that led to its top Toledo's social media, that led to it being Toledo's top social media news network, especially on Facebook. Okay, in fact, WTOL has 3 times as many social media actions as its next nearest competitor. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what you witnessed here was a grown-ass troll. All right, corporate clout chasing at its finest. This was all about overall engagement on social media. And you know what? I'm stumbling over my words a little bit because it just dawned on me that it worked. Jesus Christ, they got me. Right? They got all of us. This is exactly what they wanted, and they got it. This video done went so goddamn viral. Okay, we done spread mayonnaise all over this social media sandwich, and even though we don't want the mayonnaise, our mama is forcing us to eat it because we made it. You know what? I'm not even giving WTOL 11 CBS in Toledo the biggest haul again. I'm giving myself the biggest hee-haw because I should have known better. I smelled the mayonnaise on this hoagie from a mile away and still fell for it. Still fell for it. Okay, those people. What's wrong with you? Those people at WTOL in Toledo have the right to be corny. Who gives a damn? I was about to let Kathy Griffin handle my white work, but I gotta give it to myself because I fed right into this. Okay, I took a full bite out of this mayonnaise quiche. All right, please give me the biggest hee-haw because I should have known better. I sat as soon as Dan came in here with this, and I read that this was all about engagement and how they're the tops on social media. I should have known this was a corporate troll. I fell right for it.
It's okay, fam.
Shut up.
Yeah, you wasn't lit.
Give him a hee-haw, fam.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Good
Your
job.
donkey was lit today.
Okay.
But you just a little lame.
All right. Good job, WTOL in Toledo, Ohio.
Got him.
You did that. All right. You did that. All right. Well, thank you for that. Well, you gave yourself donkey. But anyway,
Okay.
up
I
next,
enjoyed that, fam.
Ask Yee. 800-585-1051 if you need relationship advice. Any type of advice, ask Yee now. Call her now. 800.
Hold on.
What?
Please don't. What accent is that?
That was Jamaican. West Indian. Call me now.
That's what you call it?
800.
Give Envy the biggest hee-haw.
585-1051. Call her right now.
We just had a conversation about old people trying to sound cool.
I'm not sounding cool, man.
The only older people that sound cool when they do that is real Caribbeans.
Real Caribbean.
That's how Drake gonna sound when he your age.
What?
Beige and dumb.
So,
like that.
800-585-1051. If you need relationship advice,
Lord
any
have
type
mercy,
of
he's
advice.
Still going, you.
Yo!
He won't stop.
All right, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's time for Ask Yee. Hello, who's this?
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name's Jonielle?
Jonielle.
Jonielle. Okay, Jonielle, what's your question?
So my question is actually, how do we get a better relationship with our staff? With the community that we live in. We, at our salon, we give away free services every year to students that are less fortunate. Mm-hmm. And this is actually going on like the third year. Every year we up the ante. So we donate more and more services, but it's like the checks that come in, they want to be paid, and it's just not that. It's us actually donating.
Right.
We've already reached out to Dave Chappelle and just trying to see, not asking him for any money, but just asking him to help us get the word out, because we don't want to continue to do it in Dayton. We're in Dayton, Ohio right now, but we want to move it out to just surrounding neighborhoods. It's like the bigger people, they don't mind donating, but the common people or the techs, they have a problem, and we just want to know how we can actually get, I guess, techs to donate their time without wanting to get paid, because no one is getting paid.
Well, it's hard sometimes, people, because you don't know their individual situations of bills that they have, to get paid for their services. And so you can't expect that the techs that work for you to do things all the time or at certain times and not get paid for it if, they have bills that they need to get paid. So we don't know what people's situations are. So that's the first thing. So it's great when people can donate their time and when they're in the position to be able to do that, but we can't assume that they can. Now, I will say getting involved in community is more than just giving away your free services, but that also means supporting other people who have businesses in your community as well. And I know, like, we have a juice bar in Brooklyn, and a lot of what we do is we have seminars at the juice bar that are free for people to come and attend, and we bring in different experts who donate their time to come and talk to people about starting their own businesses, about becoming entrepreneurs. They're kind of like town hall meetings. We had Google come in, and they talked about using Google AdWords, so that can help you boost your business. We've had the Small Business Services Commissioner, Greg Bishop, come in, and he talked to the community and had the RV there so people could sign up on the spot to get services to start their own businesses. Information is so important when it comes to community. So I think it's great that you're willing to donate these services, but I also think it's important to be involved in community and helping other people learn how to start their own businesses and providing information.
I totally agree with you on that. This is like one day out of the year.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not like we're asking all the time. Like, we our salon, we make sure that we purchase all of the back-to-school supplies, all of the food,
which is great,
stuff for the kids to get their hair done. But like I said, when the takes come, it's like, well, not all of them, but some of them are like, well, how much are we getting paid? And it's only for like maybe 6 hours, one day out of the year. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of sad because to see so many kids go without, and, you know, self-esteem plays a big role. So for your first day of school, we just want to make sure that we, if we can, help as many students as we possibly can and make sure that, you know, they go to school with a backpack with equipment and stuff like that. But it's just sad because it's like crabs in a bucket kind of a thing.
Yeah, and they should be able to do that for one day out the year. And I think if you give them advance notice and they know what that day is going to be, everybody should be prepared.
Correct. We give them like months in advance, you know,
right.
But I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully this year be better. This is our 3rd year.
And maybe you could give your techs a little bonus or some type of incentive or have a dinner for them or something like that to show how much you appreciate them giving as well.
I definitely agree with that.
Okay. Well, I love the fact that you're doing some great things in your community, though, and I hope everybody does that. John Yao, thank you. What's the name of your salon so people know?
Absolutely. It's Mirror Image Salon. That's MIRRAH, Image, IMAGE Salon, and we're in Dayton, Ohio.
All right, John. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks. Have a good one.
All right, Ask Yee, 800-585-1051. If you need relationship advice or any type of advice, call Yee now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're in the middle of Ask Yee. What's your name, sir?
Good morning. My name's Devon Ortiz.
Devon, I'm sorry. Can you take us off Bluetooth? It's kind of hard to hear you, brother.
Okay, hold 1 second. I apologize.
No problem. There you go. Better? There you go. What's your question for Yee, bro?
My question is, I got a situation I'm dealing with. I'm 50 years old. I suffer from a lot of different mental issues, including bipolar. I have PTSD. I have depression. And I made a mistake and decided that to medicate myself because I can't afford the meds that they was trying to give me, and I can't afford mental health care. I was going to go and get myself some ecstasy to take care of my PTSD and my mental issues. Well, on the way back from going to cop a boat back to the ecstasy, I got arrested for trafficking. Long story short, I plan on committing suicide the day before my sentencing.
Why?
Because I can't afford the attorney that they want. The attorney that I need to keep me out of the penitentiary is going to cost me more than I can afford. And if I walk in there with a public defender, they told me when I went to court yesterday, day before yesterday, that I was looking at 28 and a half years. I'm 50 years old, and I've already done 17 incarcerated. I've written 11 books. I've done my thing out there, and I think I'm a good man. But 28 years is too much for a mistake, and I don't have 28 years left in me. I don't. Not to give these people. I don't. And so I've decided that I'm going to take control of my own demise, and the day before sentencing, I want to commit suicide. I'm not asking for anybody to talk me out of it. I need somebody to help me accept this.
Okay, we're definitely not going to help you accept this.
You need to pass them off to a professional.
Yeah. I don't know what else to do. And when I called the first time, I couldn't believe I got through. And then I hung up.
All right, so
the second lady I spoke to, but then I said, "No, let me call back and see what they got to say."
Well, Divine, what we are going to do, because I feel like this is something that requires professional help, and I do have Dr. Kendall Jasper on my speed dial, so hold on the line. We're going to get you his information, and we're going to connect you guys. We're going to get your information, and we're going to have Dr. Kendall Jasper reach out to you, because like you said, you are suffering from mental issues. You do have PTSD. There's a lot of things going on for you.
I'm trying to reach out to Charlamagne on the gram for the longest, but he don't answer the gram, I guess.
I don't do my DMs on it. I don't do DMs.
I figured you had somebody. I figured you had somebody handling your loans.
Yeah, I would give you the same advice that Angela Yee's giving you, my brother. I would pass you off to a professional, man. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I would tell you is that
I reached out to you because I know you deal with a lot of the same issues I deal with.
Yes, and I go to therapy every Friday, my brother. I go to therapy every Friday because some things are just too much for one person to handle.
I finally went yesterday.
Did you tell him about what Did you tell him what you're going through?
I did.
And what did he say?
And he told me stop putting negativity in the air. He said don't think like you're not going to handle your business. Think like you are, and we're going to put this past us.
That's great advice.
I mean, it is.
And it's only been one session that you've had so far.
Yeah, stay with it, brother.
No, I was having sessions with him, and then when I started dealing with my legal issues, I stopped going.
What would make you not want to commit suicide, my brother?
I mean, I'm not trying to do 28 and a half years, Charlamagne.
So that's done?
But you have not been, first of all, you have not been sentenced.
No, but that's what they're going to give me because of my criminal history.
You don't know for sure that that's what they're going to give you.
Yeah, why you don't get an attorney and fight?
This is you preparing for the worst. He's going to have he can't afford to pay the attorney that he wants to get. There's no payment plan or anything that you could work out?
No. They, Charlamagne, you know a little something about the legal system. You know you can't walk into certain cases with a public defender.
No, and that's why I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to understand, like, is there any way you can work out, like, a payment plan with an attorney?
Yeah, that's what you can't work out a payment plan. You can't put...
The attorney that I'm dealing with is the best attorney in the area. He used to be the district attorney. Okay. So he can get me what I need. But I can't get him what he needs.
Where you calling from? Where you from, bro?
I can't get him that bread. I'm calling from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina.
I'm an author and I'm a publisher.
Well, why don't you let him know your financial situation and let him put you on some type of payment plan or something? Like, I just can't see you give up on life that easy, my brother.
It seems to me finding a solution is what you need to do. And the solution for you is to figure out how can I get this attorney that's going to help me get out of this situation, whatever it is that I have to do to get that money together or work out a plan so that he knows he'll get his money is what you need to work on making happen.
Yes, ma'am, indeed. That's been the foremost thing on my mind for the longest.
Well, why don't you hold on, brother?
Yeah, we're going to connect you with...
Don't hang up.
With Dr. Jasper.
With Dr. Jasper, who's a professional, a mental health professional. And then we can continue some conversations later, but Jesus Christ.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, let's make sure we have his information. Then that's the number that he wants to...
My
okay.
God.
All right.
We got
you got to know when things are above your pay grade. That's above my pay grade.
Way above mine. Yeah, we got rumors on the way?
Yes, let's talk about some new music. We'll tell you some of your favorite R&B artists who are teasing new projects.
All right, we'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club.
Good morning. Happy Thursday. I hope you're enjoying your day, man.
All right, well, let's get to these rumors. Let's talk Usher.
It's time. She's spilling the tea. This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, could there possibly be finally that follow-up to Confessions? Would you guys be excited to hear that from Usher? Because remember that Confessions album was amazing.
I'm going to always check for Usher because, Usher is part of our era, and he's given us great records, 8701, Confessions, so I'm going to always check for Usher.
What is he confess about? Is marriages? What is he confessing? Do we know?
I don't know, but he's been through a lot since that first Confessions, and that album wasn't even based on his own experiences, allegedly. So here's a little snippet of what this could sound like, and it sounds good.
Now you say I must be out my mind, but I can't help but see love is blind. Open your eyes, take your advice, still got time left to walk away. In hindsight, I realize, but if you ask me today what made me stay, I'd say that I wanted to believe it. I wanted us to make it real.
That sounds dope.
I got to hear more. That's
he posted just what y'all want.
I like that. That sounds dope.
Also, if you grew up in a certain era, how could you not listen to Confessions Part 2? That's a cheat code. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
That's like Coming to America Part 2. You're going to watch it.
That beat sound hard, too. That's
He just loves music. It just sounds great. Now, Trey Songz is also coming out with some new music, and he teased this on his Instagram page.
Hey, girl.
I ain't even hearing him say a word.
Now, I'm just trying to give y'all what everybody's putting out. Some of your favorite R&B artists have new music coming. So
either we need to stop playing snippets from Instagram on the radio, or they need to stop putting snippets on the gram like that.
That way, I need a little more.
It's a tease. That's why it's a tease.
No.
All right, now Will Smith has in his latest issue, on his latest episode of Bucket List, his Facebook Watch series, he was talking about his bond with his firstborn. He had his oldest son Trey. Shout out to Trey. He had him with him at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. They were racing cars, but he was bonding with him, and he did make some admissions.
This bucket list was never about cars. It was only ever about my son. The central components of love are time and attention. You cannot get around spending time if you want to build love. It's something I failed at for most of Trey's life. but I'm going to dedicate the rest of my life to making up for it.
That's real.
That's dope.
Sheesh. You know, and that's a great lesson for all the people out there, all the dads out there who perhaps aren't in their children's lives as much as they wish they could be. You know, do as much as you can starting today.
The sad thing is sometimes you think you got to provide, but it's just being there. Just being there, being in your son's life or your daughter's life, and that's why I try to be in my kids' life as much as possible. I try to do everything with them. It ain't about the money, it's just about the time.
And if you're not with your kids when they're young, and, you know, you just got to hope that they don't grow up to hate you. And you get to make up that time later. But listen,
starting right now, you can always do better. And he even talked about getting divorced and starting another family. He said that had effects on Trey that we're still healing and overcoming. He said in the last 2 years, there's been enough wisdom and emotional development to be able to lovingly address the issue. Love it. All right. Meanwhile, Jaden and Jada Smith went to Flint to reveal the water box filtration system that they have. It's a revolutionary mobile water filtration system, and that's all in collaboration with 501c3 to reduce lead and other contaminants that have been affecting residents during their current water crisis.
Ain't that crazy? It's 2019, and we still having problems with water?
Still having
in Flint,
these issues
in Newark, like
that everyone knows about.
Crazy.
All right, now, congratulations to J-Rock. Win, 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 win. That is now in New Era's We Reign as One campaign. That's in celebration of the new MLB season. So that's dope. That song, I think, goes with anything.
It does.
It's a great motivational song.
Yeah, it's one of those ones like DJ Khaled, All I Do Is Win. Like, it can fit a number of occasions. I'm sure it'll be getting played in sports arenas throughout the country forever.
Yes, and I know he's having a birthday over the weekend, so in advance, happy birthday to J-Rock. All right, now let's talk about Kobe Bryant. He was on the Late Show, well, the Late Show with James Corden, and he was asked to weigh in on one of those debates as far as Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Kobe Bryant. Where do you rank?
Seriously? Tuck into that cow tongue, baby. You know what I'm going to answer, but I'm not going to answer it because then everybody's going to sit there and debate about it. So I'm just going to take a bite of this.
No, you can answer. It's pretty straightforward, I think. What do you reckon?
Fine. No, I'm the best. Michael's second best.
That's how he's supposed to feel. How else is he supposed to feel?
That's not the truth.
It's not, but that's how he's supposed to feel.
No.
It's actually Michael Jordan's the Magic, best. Then Kobe.
Well, that wasn't one of the options.
I know it. I don't know why they don't ever put Magic in there. I don't get it. Magic went to 9 NBA Finals, won 5 league MVPs, one in his rookie year, one-on-one with HIV, defeated that. Like, the man is amazing. Okay?
MJ is definitely number one.
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.
Hey, fam.
And hey, fam, did you hear about Coke? They released a brand new flavor. Yeah, you heard that right. And I'm not going to lie. It's bringing that Coca-Cola taste you already know and combines it with orange and vanilla flavors. That's 3 times the delicious. And it's available in orange vanilla Coke and orange vanilla Coke Zero Sugar. So there's something for everyone. And did I mention it tastes great? Head over to your closest retailer and try the new orange vanilla Coke and orange vanilla Coke Zero Sugar for yourself. Thanks, fam.
Hey, fam, People's Choice Mix is up next. You heard that, right? Get your request in right now. 800.
You can't do it like me.
You're right. 800-585-1051. Get your request in. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Let's go.